Yo, what's up everyone? Silver Slayer, welcome back for another video. So yes, it is official. Ethereum Classic is now listed on Coinbase. I had no idea that it was going to be this soon. When I made that video 2 days ago announcing, we're reading that article when Coinbase announced that they were going to be listing Ethereum Classic, I was thinking it was going to be the next month or so, not 2 days later or the next day. So I'm a little upset because I really did want to stack up as much Ethereum Classic as I could before it hit the exchange because this is probably going to shoot the price up. I don't know how much yet or how fast, but it's definitely I definitely don't think it's going to stay in the $13 range for too much longer. And I just wanted to buy as much as I could before that happened. But unfortunately, it's on the exchange now. So I want to just hear your guys' opinions on this. Do you guys think that this is good news for Ethereum as well, since they go hand in hand? I'm excited that Coinbase is listing more coins. Like I said in the other video, Coinbase is also announcing 5 other coins. I think it was Zcash, Ox, there's 3 other ones, but those are also coins that you want to look for in the future because you don't want to wait until those coins are listed after Coinbase already lists them. You want to buy those coins before they get listed on there for as cheap as possible. Then once Coinbase lists the coins on literally the biggest crypto exchange in the world, that shoots the price up, then you can sell and make some profits, or just hold on to them and see how high it goes. It's really up to you. But right now I'm just curious on what you guys think about this. Where do you guys think it's gonna land? And how fast? Do you think it's gonna stay in the $13 range? Or personally, in my opinion, I think it's gonna scrape between $30 and $40 right under Litecoin. Some people are saying that it could take over Ethereum, and Ethereum right now is listed as, how much is Ethereum right now? The Ethereum is 293 right now. So, and some people say this is a better coin than Ethereum. But I also wanted to go over this article posted 10 hours ago. It's just kind of talking about the addition. It's talking about Coinbase has added the new buying option for customers after the crypto exchange introduced Classic to its collection. Now they also have Coinbase Pro and GDAX, which are other things, other videos I'll talk about. But its addition was first announced in July, actually, but still that's very short term, for announcing such a coin. I remember when they talked about Bitcoin Cash, they talked about it literally a year before they released it. But it took its time to implement the newest edition, following criticism over the way it added Bitcoin Cash last year, which I just talked about. Allegations of insider trading led the company to investigate the incident, which saw servers outages and wild price fluctuations for Bitcoin Cash right after its addition to the exchange. Later introduced a framework for adding new tokens. So people did take advantage of that, including myself, when Bitcoin Cash did hit Coinbase, because when the hard fork happened, however many Bitcoin you had, you got that in Bitcoin Cash, and I had 3 Bitcoin at the time, so I made a nice little profit from that. And but this is not a hard fork. This is a coin that's been out for several years now, so it's not like it's the same type of situation. But it does say, nonetheless, Ethereum Classic's value spiked 20% on last month's news, though today is down 2% over the last 24 hours. And this is just where I'm kind of wondering how long you guys think it's going to take before this coin takes off. In a couple weeks, do you think, or do you think it's going to start hitting, exploding now since it finally hit the market today? Coinbase has taken a conservative approach to adding more crypto. Today's edition takes 5 tokens: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and there are others, but it's likely to change this year. Last month, it announced it's exploring to 5 tokens, which are they were announced in another article. There's Ox, Zcash, there's 3 more, but that's something you also want to kind of look for because if you think about it, you always want to be one step ahead of the game, and especially with cryptocurrency. Like when I first found Coinbase, or made my account, Litecoin was like $6 on here, and Bitcoin was like 1,600, and so I was ahead of the game. Where if I would have been, you know, a couple months down the line, Bitcoin would have been 5 or 6,000, and Litecoin would have been up to $30 or $40. So if you can kind of you know, be ahead of the game and see which coins are going to be listed, start buying those 5 coins that Coinbase is talking about listing before they list it, and then it hits the exchange, then you can make the profits. But they also said, we hear your request. We're working hard to make more assets available to more customers around the world. Who heads Coinbase's consumer business said in a blog post published today. A note on Ethereum Classic: it was created in June 2016 following a major hack to the DAO, a fundraising vehicle for the project. In the short, the Ethereum Foundation created a new version of Ethereum known today as Ethereum that rescued the lost funds, while those who opposed continued on with the original chain, which is known as Ethereum Classic. So this is really the original Ethereum. It's just an interesting article. I don't want to go too deep in that, but I do want to get your guys' opinions on this. Do you think this is a good move for Coinbase? I think it is personally. You know, just diversifying. Coinbase is diversifying outwards. You know, especially since, you know, Coinbase was like the #1 app on the Google Play Store, which is huge. It was for a while too. It held that position. So you know, Coinbase is just expanding outwards, trying to hold its #1 spot. As a beginner, it's still very beginner friendly. Anyone who's new into cryptocurrency is definitely going to start off with, you know, Coinbase. It's the easiest to use. You can buy and sell very simply. I have tutorial videos on how to do that. But also, I wanted to talk about another thing. I'm going to be making a video called the top 5 crypto exchanges, or you know, top 5 trusted crypto exchanges. And I already have my 5, but I also wanted to hear your guys' opinions, mainly because I have my 5 that I trust, that I've used, but there's so many more, like Bitfinex, Binance. You know, there's a lot of exchanges. So if you guys could comment below on some other exchanges that you guys have personally been using, and tell me, you know, why you think it should make the list, because this is basically the list. I want to make a top 10 list instead of just a top 5 list. So I need your guys' help, and just please, just, you know, send me a link to the site or the exchange. I'll check it out, and if it, you know, fits, if I feel that, you know, I'll do my research. Obviously, I never promote or advertise anything before doing research. I'll look into it, and I'll try to, you know, make a top 10 list. It's very trusted and solid. So if anyone new comes into the crypto world, sees my video, they can find a trusted exchange that is, you know, pretty beginner friendly, that can help them out. And I just want to do that because that's what my channel's been from the start. It is trying to provide knowledge and resources to help beginners. You know, a lot of my content is beginner based, because I feel like I'm pretty good at explaining things at a level for someone to understand it. And that's why I try to make, you know, a lot of tutorial videos or how-to videos, and also explain why I do something. Like when I make a decision, like my last video, my investing strategy ending 2018, and I actually broke down each reason why I'm actually going that direction, is so you guys can understand my perspective, and maybe it will spark something in you, you know, you know, spark an idea in you to start following that direction as well. Or maybe you think you can branch off of my direction and kind of, you know, adjust to yours, because everyone's stacking strategy is a little bit different. Everyone's portfolio is a little bit different. But that's basically why I wanted to make this video. So if you could list those coins down there, I would also love to hear your opinion on Ethereum Classic. Do you think this is a good move for Coinbase? How long, you know, where do you think this coin's price is going to sit at over the next couple weeks or over the next couple months, especially for the holidays coming up? And also, are you guys buying any? You know, I'm stacking some. I'm still kind of mad that it got listed so quick, or I would have heard about it earlier, but they did only announce it in July, and maybe it was for the reason that they didn't want people to get ahead of the, you know, curve, like most people did with Bitcoin Cash. Anyways, heading out. Stay tuned for another video. This will be posted tonight, so This is 2 videos. I'm trying to aim for 2 videos a day. Like, get back to the old roots. I used to do that, and maybe even bring back live streaming as well. So if you guys have any other video ideas, questions, or comments, make sure to comment down below. I'll try to respond to everyone, and a lot of times I do base my content off of your guys' comments. If you have a question or you wanna ask, X whatever, blah blah blah, I'll make a video out of it and literally break it down just for you. But also because most times, 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people have the same questions. So if you guys found this video helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and like and subscribe for more content like this. This was Silver Slayer. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.